rally my teachers together. I told them about the benefits of this survey, this research piece, and so we all decided as a school that this is something we want to do together.
Using the ITL Research Coding Guide is probably the most powerful thing that I have seen in my teaching.
These schools took part in a valuable form of research to improve schools. It's called ITL, Innovative Teaching and Learning, sponsored by Microsoft Partners in Learning. The research is designed to hone in on transformative teaching and the impact that it has on learners.
Microsoft Partners in Learning decided to sponsor the Innovative Teaching and Learning research because we really saw that there was a need to understand how innovative teaching practice related to students' attainment of skills, and most specifically around 21st century skills. Nobody was doing this kind of research anywhere in the world, and we saw an opportunity to get involved in this and really drive the conversation globally.
ITL got started a few years ago when we heard from policymakers around the world that they'd been making investments in technology for decades and not seeing a big impact on student learning outcomes. So we decided to do a big piece of research, public research that could contribute evidence to the global conversation on how to make technology investments more effective in driving student learning outcomes.
With ITL research, the teaching practices that create 21st century learners are examined and refined.
So what we're doing is identifying the characteristics of strong and connected innovative teaching and learning. We're looking at the connection between innovative teaching and what it does for students.
In 2011, 7 countries participated in ITL research, and schools from over 44 countries are using the methods.
So the connection between the design of the learning activity and the skills that students are building is very clear in this research.
Microsoft Partners in Learning developed an online portal to allow any school to use ITL surveys.
We thought the Partners in Learning School research was a really powerful tool for us. It allowed us to look at some international benchmarking. It was an easy-to-use tool with staff within the school as well.
Schools can see how they are teaching 21st century skills. Pilot schools are already seeing the impact of ITL research.
I was very excited because for the first time I actually get a state of health of what the technology practices in my school was like.
With the students are quite noticeable straight away because the lessons have gone from, some of them quite traditional lessons to lessons where they're collaborating with other students globally. They're using technology in exciting ways to connect and to learn with others.
Policymakers believe ITL research is important for guiding education reform.
We need students to be fully engaged in what some call 21st century skills. The research points to some of those skills: problem solving, collaboration, global competence.
I think this is a crucial step towards actually being able to make change happen, so it's very exciting indeed.
The next step of ITL will utilize ITL methods to give teachers the tools they need to implement change.
So for new schools taking part in the research, it would be a natural first step, I think, in their journey forward. And then, of course, once they've got that baseline data and worked with perhaps an action plan, it's just so exciting where it's going to lead.
We all want what's best for learners the world around. Innovative teaching and learning research not only reveals best methods for teaching 21st century skills, it helps educators put those methods into play.
No question that the Partners in Learning Schools research has helped us with the engagement process with our young people within the school, and the results are evident within the building on a day-to-day basis.
The evidence base is becoming very clear. It's time to act, to put these things into play and really take advantage of the potential for technology and what we've learned to really transform and renew education ecosystems around the world. It's time.